Quick laid. There we go. So yeah, it basically branches off there and then joins the main line with the oil. What speed are they doing? They're doing 120. They're quite slow by modern standards. I think they're pretty old, 26 years. So they're only doing 120. Y'all are actually helpful mods, not like the mods in other chats, just saying. We have nice mods here, that's why. Right, where's the depots? The depot can feed that line. It might be worth upgrading these trains. That's 320. I don't know what I did at the destination. It's 320. What's the best thing we have for hauling so much stuff? There's 20 tanks on there. That's those cars, 15. These are 20. They can do 160. That looks nice. 500 tractive. It's not really going uphill though. Once it reaches 160, it's just going to sit there at 160. It's not going to be like, I don't know. Like this one, the 185, 2.7 million compared to that's 4.5. If you've got to haul up a hill, this is your man. But if you don't, if you're on a nice flat track, I think that would probably do. You'd get to 160 fairly soon. That's electric, 300 kilonewtons. It's 1.3, it's even cheaper again. It's either a Series 246 or a BR185, I think. They're the options. 1.7 million versus 1.3. And the only difference is 240 tractive versus 300. Mr. Drummer, thank you for 62 months. You can have 2 engines for the price of one. You don't need 2 engines. I reckon that would do it. I reckon that would be at 160 for most of that journey. So it says it would be at 160 on the flat in 4 minutes. If we got rid of that and put that on there, it would be at 160 in 2 minutes. But for double the cost. No, the emissions don't matter. A lot quieter. Lol crav. Okay, so with that in mind, if we're bringing conmat into here, we need to distribute the conmat. Which means we need to be down here somewhere. Probably about there. Compulsory purchase order. Right, that's the truck set up, so we're just going to get a train to bring it in now. So if we go with... We just did the 185, didn't we? That'll do it. All right. It's amazing how this thing just comes out of that small building. Meanwhile... Cricklade is now assigned Conmat. Which means this should start to ship a lot more stuff. Which means this will level up, which means we need to start bringing more stuff here. There we go. Straight away. Just 3D printing, yeah. As it comes out, you just got like this printer at the back, just generating train. Oh, you love it when a plan comes together. Look at that. Yeah, we bought the trucks. It's not exactly going to be full on its first run. That's a very good point. I didn't put signals down, did I? Right, that's going to start getting more hungry for the slag coming out of that, which means we're going to have to improve the situation here. Everything needs to scale up. I think this is what has been holding this factory up, the fact that it wasn't shipping enough of this material. Well, I reckon that's going to go up now. The only thing to watch out for is whether we need to bring in those new... because they're completely tapped out now. So do we need to add that truck run yet? Train struggling to do 100 Ks. This one. Yeah, it's only got one of the older 246 on it. I don't think it matters right now, but it will if we want to bring that online. It's just about balanced at the moment. There you go. That's gone to 300. Nice. That should allow more steel to be made as well, which means more tools are going to be made. Wow, look at that. That's completely tapped out. Flippin' heck. ...101 out of 120. There's just no way. My God, it's actually making money. This line full of 747s is actually making money. Look at this. I reckon it could make more if it didn't use 747s, but that's still hilarious. I don't think they're going to get much above 100. Yeah, it's just a flying waste of space right now. Ontario. 757 would be easily enough for that. Like a 757 can do what, 51 cargo? None of these are getting... Actually, one of them had 100 on it. That's got 81. Fair play. Check the speed of what? The 747? You mean in the actual rated speed? 895. There's no way it's getting to 895. You'd be lucky if it was 600. Yeah, 620. Wasn't a bad guess. The problem is the distance it's flying. If we took it across the map, it would probably get that speed. It's not bad. Anyway, seems to be making money, so can't really grumble. I mean, that is flying from here to here. That's most of the map. Not all of it, but it's not far off. Man, that thing's gone up 2 levels already. And it's slowed down by its lack of material. $400. See, it's not short of material, but I think it's on the cusp of being. Get it more stuff. Game looks interesting. Yeah, it is. So that's got a 246 on there. I reckon we put the 185 on there instead. Yeah, it's way faster for sure, and it can carry more stuff. So that can scale up. It's all about the steel factory. We need the slag from the steel factory. Anno's a good game, yeah. Not much in the way of demand yet. Those tools go a long way. Here's the other problem. The tool demand. We need to increase the tool demand. They're getting tools already. Quick Lathe. It's already getting tools. Dis doesn't get any tools. We can ferry stuff up here as well. Dis needs tools. We just need to have another dock for it. So we're taking tools down to Gillingham, but it's not very big. Sorry, Rudgley. But we can take tools this way. And we already have a cargo dock. Although I don't think that's a big... Is that a big one? Don't think it is. Oh, it is actually. Wait, is that ferry in use? It's not, is it? That's an old one. Get rid of that. No, you don't worry about power in this game in that sense. Ponko, thank you for 18 months. I saw it was incoming. Glad to be back. Dude, welcome back. If we do that, then we can basically add another landing area right there. I think we'll reconfigure this. Keep those two separate. Right, we've got fuel trucks. That's really weird. Look at that. You got fuel demand all the way over here. And then you've got fuel and tool demand over here. So right now, I think we're dropping off fuel there, which is utter rubbish. If we get trucks that can carry anything, we could allow them to drop off at both, and they will take fuel and tools. So I think what we need, we have tool demand down here. That would capture tools and some fuel. And then one over here to capture the fuel demand on this side. So we'll go there instead, get rid of the crescent. So normally if we're doing fuel, we could do that. But if we take those things instead, which is a bit less cargo, but they can drop both off. They're okay as they are. Right. That's not a bad ship. That can carry tools. There, it's got dis on the list. Nice. We go up here and create another one. And then we'll have two at opposite sides. That's looking a bit rusty. Could do with a lick of paint, this one. Right, I'm just going to go make a cup of tea, guys, because Mrs. Squirrel's not in today. So I have to fend for myself, and I need to let the dogs out for a wee, so give me like 5 minutes. I'll leave you with the plane. Sorry about that. To sort the dogs out. To give them a snack, and also Pepper. So the I think the post lady came, and she put one of those, you know, like those those postcards that say, "Sorry, we couldn't deliver your whatever." Pepper's flipping chewed it to bits. You can't even read it. It's in like 100 pieces. I was like, great. So I've no idea. So I thought, I wonder if she's left something down the side of the house. So I went down the side of the house and there was a packet there for Mrs. Squirrel. So I'm hoping that's what it was. Because frankly, it's like a 100-piece jigsaw right now. That postcard. I wonder if it's worth sticking something bigger on this. They're 240s, aren't they? It's a long way. We can take 300. 600? Let's go. Let's go. It's not gone any bigger, has it? Yeah. We're going to... Exactly, Halo, we're going to have a postcard glued together stream. How are we getting on? Trying to balance this. We have to line split this soon. Oh, we're tapping 50% of that now. Games like this help you realize the world's a complicated place. Yep. Logistics is hard. Cool. That's settling down again. Come on, we need more steel. You still wish you could buy locomotives rolling stock and then have a bit more of that instead of just a fixed train back and forth. Right, I see what you mean. Yeah. It would make it more complicated as a game. But yeah, if you could have like a locomotive come into here, tell it to hook up to some stuff and do something, and then hook up to someone else. But it definitely would make it more complex. Series 246, I think. How far has that got to go? We'll just run it with one train for now. I think it'll be okay. There's a lot of packs going here, though. Oh my god. I think we might need more bus stops. This town has exploded. This was nothing when we got here. State of it. Problem we're going to have is we're going to have to drop in. There's a proper bus lane there and there. That was a good investment putting that in. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, I just misclicked. I think the train isn't... The platform's not long enough. Rip. Wait, that's 320 meters. Wait, how big did I just make that? I made it 370. 323? Scumbag. It's got an electrical symbol as if there's a problem with the electrics. There you go. Yeah, I made it too long. We have a bus stop down this end. On that, covers that bit, covers that bit. That's a weird way of doing it. Oh my god, are you serious? This one is not a big enough platform. Let's get rid of this lot. We have to diamond intersect that on the way in. I know what's going to happen now. stuff that we put down. Wait, I need to work out how long we need this. Is it an extra 2 or 3? There you go, that's fine. Yeah, this new one's going to look weird next to that one. Tracks. Do we need a track on the inside? You know, I left Doyle and Pippa outside so they can enjoy the sunshine, and I knew he'd just start barking at some point, and that's exactly what he's doing. Can't explain to a dog, like, I let you outside, but if you start barking the neighborhood down, I'm going to have to put you back inside. You can't explain that to them. Okay, that was the... And hopefully, we just go to that train and do that. Game players, come on. Oh, come on, game. Are we missing electric or something? It's just kind of stuck. Yeah, I know you can. How do I no path electric, it says. It seems to think there's a bit of track that's not electric, but that's not true. I think it's just stuck. Exactly. Can we, like, make that a one-way no? And then flip the train. And then make that a one-way yes. Can we flip it again? It's going to have to do the whole circuit again. Oh well, lessons learned. It's going to miss out on a load of tools. It's going to go all the way down there and back again. Because you can't turn it around. Okay, there's a lot of stuff building up here. That's an Axle P, which carries 220. Merlin would carry 252. And go a bit quicker as well. Ever Given 2,000? Holy. Hang on. 220 capacity at 30 Ks for 378,000. 2,000 capacity. There's no way you could ever load that. A loading speed of 200. 5.7 million running costs a year. As opposed to that. That's like more than 10 times the running cost. That's insane. Yeah, we do. Need a modded load area. Do you know of any, Larry? Somebody was saying you can get modded airports which have larger cargo bays. I don't know if any of these have it. Modern medium airport with concrete runner for cargo aircraft. Cargo airfield. It doesn't tell you in here what the size is. I don't have anything for ships. I'll turn a couple of these around in a minute. Try and space these things out. 252, that's better. Hug, thank you for 41 months, by the way. Okay, what's next? Altrincham fuel looks particularly like it needs an upgrade. Yeah, that's a lot of fuel. No, you can't put multiple docks together. It's annoying. I thought you could when I first played the game. Each section of dock is one storage area and they don't chain. So the connection that we don't have is dead. We don't have anything going to the at all. Like, we're not taking anything there. Ideally, we'd make machines or goods. If we made goods, we could ship them into both of these. They both need goods. So if we could, like, fly in from the other side of the map or something, that'd be great. But making goods is a real pain. You can't make it wider. Where's the food train? So it's already got a BR2. Oh, it's got a 218. Ah. was good timing. Leaky, thank you for 18 months. That's a long time. Right, where can we make goods? Let's see if we can do this. Products, goods. This is such a pain. Steel and plastic, or paper, plastic, planks, all kinds of stuff. Plastic's a possibility. Steel is going to get tricky. We might have to go down the road of silver bars and paper and planks and that kind of thing. In which case, we're looking at one in Altrincham, which is here. Which is actually outside of where the destination is. So that's not bad, because you could truck it there and train the rest. The other one is in Cranbrook, which is all the way up here. It has the paper mill. And the final one is Knutsford, which is all the way down there. Which is by the sea. It's a long way from Altrincham. Right, so you need plastic no matter what. So it's a case of what do you want to bring in? Plastic and... Well, that's interesting because... Hang on. There's a plastic factory by the coast somewhere. There it is. Alright, so possibilities are... There's crude here. So you could take crude to the refinery. No, you can't. You gotta go via the refinery. Oh, God. Have you got an oil refinery nearby? Ellesmere in use. Dis in use. Cricklade. Cranbrook. Mildenhall. Or Gillingham in use. Dang it. Okay, so all the ones by the sea are being used. Where's Cricklade? Oh. Ah. That's interesting. That's interesting. So there's, if we can get crude to here, we can take the oil to there. We can then take the plastic to there. And that's the goods into Altrincham. So there's 3 of the things that we need are nearby. Getting crude here is going to be a problem. In some respects, you can make steel easier. There is paper there, yeah. Not much in the way of logs, though, is there? Logs here. Here. Actually got planks there. We can make steel quickly here, look, because there's an ore, a coal, and a steel mill. So just there's the potential to make steel right there. Yeah, there is a crude there. There's one there, isn't there? So there's one lot of crude. The trouble is that needs 2, really. And I don't see another one. Well, let's say for argument's sake we brought those two in somehow. If we can get those two crude on a train, we could probably punt it down that line there, because that's a cargo line. So we can bring crude on that line, come to here, branch off. That gets us the oil. Then we can truck the oil to here and get the plastic. And then potentially get the plastic to that factory. Yeah, there is actually, yeah. You're right, you can make plastic from grain if I remember. You can make bioplastic. We actually look at the suppliers. So there's that one. That's a bio. That's a bio. That's a bio. Oh god, look. They're all like next to each other. All the bio ones are here. There's one there, one there, one there. Which there's grain here though. That's even worse. That's even harder to get. There's the crude. It would be a long run to get that plastic down here. From there to there. You'd have to cross a very wide river. I think the better option would be that crude. Because we've already got an existing train line. Crude, oil, plastic, done. The next problem is, do we give it planks, paper, or silver bars? To get silver bars, they are miles away. I don't even know where the silver ore is. That's horrible. Logs, planks, south of some of the train lines you're planning to use for crude. Yeah, there are, like here. Logs, and planks, yeah. I was just looking at that factory there. Because you got a goods factory here, and we have a goods factory here. Which is not a million miles away to that bioplastic. It's a little bit awkward. Probably have to go up on a bridge over everything. But it could be done. And then the goods would have to be brought back here. So you'd have to train the plastic there. Or bring the plastic in that way. Paper factory right next to the goods factory. You mean this one? Yeah, that's true. Knutsford does need goods. The interesting thing is, the goods factory is next to Aldringham, and the goods factory is next to Knutsford, and they both need goods. But we're not doing anything with Didcot yet. So it'd be kind of nice to take some goods to Didcot at some point. Logs is the issue. We've got logs there. I guess we could bring logs here, join that cargo line, though we'd probably have to jump the tracks a bit because we want to come in this side and then go over that side. We need to get here. It might just be easier to bridge over it. Just go over the top of that. Larry, we're dealing with cargo right now, not packs. Take logs into there, we get paper. Paper into the factory. Is that 2 logs? Yeah, 2 logs into 1 paper. Which is easy enough from here. We can do that. Really the question is, do we go to that factory or that one? There's actually logs up here as well, look. I think that would be annoying to do. Just because of this existing train line. Having said that, you could bridge over the whole thing, but it is a bit of a pain to get over all of that. I think it's better to use that factory. And use this crude. Bring it that way. It's just annoying because it means that this cargo line has to jump over onto this PAX line. Has to jump across. This red-orange needs to get over the other side of that green. Which is not ideal. Is the distance enough for planes? It is. The problem is flying crude around is not... I don't think you should do it. The reason I don't think you should do it is because you need 2 crude for 1 oil. You just can't get the capacity with planes. Now, flying oil and then flying fuel back, that works an absolute treat. But flying crude is not a good plan. Look at the elevation here. Okay, they're connected. Thanks for the autosave game. You're right in the middle of dragging track out, and the game's like, I need to autosave. This is going to be a long track. Ooh, 144. Don't think so. That's some elevation change. Blimey. Let's go with that. Oh, I put it in the wrong place. Scumbag. Right, peeps, it's 3 o'clock. I'm taking a break, so we shall save that there. I'm going to take a break for an hour, and when I come back, we're going to build out this goods line. So we're going to get the oil from there. We're going to bring it down to here, refine it there into plastic, take it to here, grab these logs from over there, cross that line somehow, go into here, make goods. And then we'll either take the goods to Altrincham or to Knutsford. What I might do, I might take them to Knutsford initially just to make good money on the goods. And then maybe Didcot, I don't know, because Didcot's getting nothing. He needs something. I don't want to give this goods when I'm already giving it fuel and I'm giving this nothing. So I think what we'll do is we'll take the goods in both directions. Knutsford and Didcot. See how we get on. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Back in an hour, so if you're heading out this evening, have a great evening. You like the delete sound? Well, it's a mod in the Steam Workshop if you want to use it. Cool. Right, see you now. Take it easy, guys. Bye for now.